All right, welcome. So my name is Robin. Some of you may not know me, or there may be some new folks on board. My name is Robin, and we do this weekly, 30 minutes. Our team is Team Necessary Nutrition, and today we're gonna talk about what to say, how to say it, and a little bit on following up. And then we'll talk about what to say in different scenarios. I am recording this, but maybe you take some notes, and at the end, hopefully, we'll have some chance for questions. I wanted to talk a little bit about the best practices. When you're doing this business, I realized that there is a system. Well, I didn't just realize it. There is a system, and if we do things systematically, consistently, we will affect more lives. And if you're interested in growing your paycheck, that'll happen. So some of the best practices is to always have your list of people that you meet, that you want to connect with. You should always be meeting some new people and adding them to the list. So your ongoing list and memory jogger. And what's really useful is for you to continue to build your belief in the community, in the Tower Garden, in Juice Plus, in the Omegas, in the Complete. There's so many wonderful stories out there, and I personally take time every week to watch more videos and listen to testimonials because they're super inspiring. But also when you do that, you think of people that you're like, oh my goodness, this person needs to hear about this, and you can send them the video or invite them to an event. So the more that you stay plugged in and building your beliefs, the more excited you will be and just ready to share. And then lastly, to maintain your mindset, a positive mindset. And I said this before, when we share Juice Plus and Tower Garden, people will tell us no. They just will. That's just how it goes. It's not personal. And so we just wanted you to just stay with the intention of being sincerely wanting to help people grow their fruits and vegetables, take their fruits and vegetables as a capsule, or participate in the shredder, whatever the case may be. If your intentions are sincere, you're coming with them with that, that love and that good energy, and they might not accept that right then and there. That's okay. You just keep sharing. Okay, so let's talk about what to say and how to share. And I love going over this because it literally reminds me of how to do this. So when it comes to the Tower Garden, if you have a Tower Garden, it's challenging to share the Tower Garden if you don't have a Tower Garden. So when you have it and you're growing and you're posting about it, that's when people will see it and ask you about it, and you can answer them. But if you're sharing the Tower Garden, you're posting it, and you're looking at who is commenting, and they may ask you to tell them more. So I'm going to give you the verbiage as to what to say. But what you can do when they're asking about the tower is invite them. Our team has a Tower Garden Q&A info the second Saturday of every month. So you can invite them, and here's what you can say. So this is all about what to say, and I'm going to give you different scenarios. So if you're inviting them to the Tower Garden, you can say, hi, I have found an easy way to grow my own produce. You can literally have your own farmer's market right at your home. There's an event on Saturday explaining more about how we grow. If I send you the details, would you tune in? So that's what you can say. And then they can say, yes, send me the details. Or they can say, no, I don't want to tune in. But what I love is that if I send you the details, would you tune in? That they have to respond. You're not just automatically sending it to them. You're letting them know, and then they can say, yeah, I do want to know more about that. So if you're inviting people for the Tower Garden, this is some verbiage. What I realized is I'm going to go through this, and maybe you're trying to write it down. If you're on my team directly, I have all of this in a document, these particular scenarios. So if you are one of my team sideline buddies, I can just send me a chat. If you're one of my sideline buddies, that I distribute the information to the top team leaders that I connect with. So I'm not trying to send everything out to a whole bunch of people. So with that being said, I will send this recording out, And if you need that document and you're one of my sideline co-collaborators, I'll send it to you so that you can send it out to your team. Hope that makes sense. All right. Another way when sharing the Tower Garden, this is what you would send people. So let's say the Zoom is already passed and you just want to share them information about the tower. So you share them your website. I've learned now to share with them a couple of videos, how the Tower Garden works. That's a quick one. I also send them the 4-week time lapse. I just started doing this from Alicia's training last week. Send them the customer reviews, and then invite them to get on Zoom with you and show them around your Tower Garden website and all the things that they can grow. That I learned from Alicia, and it's been awesome. So when you share the Tower Garden, send them your website, send them a few key videos, and if you can get them on Zoom, try to do that. That's been very, very effective. Okay, now introducing Juice Plus, and I'm saying Juice Plus, not the plant powders, because sometimes we just say plant powders. But if you're introducing Juice Plus via text or email or phone in general, this is what you can say. So, hi Sheila, how are you? And I text this to somebody today. I have no idea if this is something you would be interested in or not, but I would love to share something that is helping our family. We have found, there's a typo in there, we found an easy way to flood our body with fruits and vegetables every day, and we are loving it. If I send you a short video, would you check it out? It's less than 5 minutes, and it explains it even better than I can. It will make sense. I think it'll make sense to you like it did for me. So this verbiage you can text, and what I love about it, it's saying to them, I have a 5-minute video, it's a quick one. So that's the verbiage. And then if they say yes, the video that you would send them is a jumpstart to better health. And that talks about Juice Plus, it talks about the Tower Garden. I almost think it talks about the complete, but it's a quick video. So I recommend you can see it here, but how you get it is you go into your virtual office under Freedom Revolution, under videos, and you grab the Venmo link. And that link, opposed to going on YouTube, it's a link that just has that video. So if you pull it off of YouTube, it'll take you to other places, meaning that the customers, after they see that video, the prospects, it may take them to some other videos. So if you get it from the Freedom Revolution and just take that video, it'll just show them that video. So that is a 5-minute quick video, if that's what you want to get out to someone. Now, if someone has a particular health challenge, now the disclaimer is we know, or we say, that Juice Plus is not designed to cure any specific disease, but we know that good nutrition is a benefit to the body and improves so many challenges that people have with their health. So without making any health claims, this is some verbiage that you can use when you know that someone has a particular challenge. And I'm going to say this verbiage to you, and then I'm going to give you some video ideas very specifically, because within these videos, people are sharing their experience. So if someone has a health challenge, here's what you can say. Hi, Sheila, how are you? I can't get you off of my mind. I have no idea if this is something I learned about could help you, but what if it could? I would never want you to say, Robin, you knew about this and you didn't share it with me. It has made such a difference in our health, and there are over 40 medical studies proving its effectiveness. Do you have a few minutes to watch a video? Now, in this verbiage, you're not making any claims about any disease specific anything. You're just saying it's helped our health. There are medical studies, which is true, and do they have a chance to watch a video, right? They could say yes, or they could say no. Now, we have we do a series called One Simple Change every month. And we have users of Juice Plus sharing their testimonies. In these videos, we actually do not mention the name Juice Plus. We say whole foods or plant powders, right? So people are telling their stories, which we put a disclaimer in there. But if you're not on my team and if you are a subscriber to our YouTube channel, then you'll get the notifications when we have new videos, and you can always use them. So in these videos, we have people sharing their testimony on breast cancer, autoimmune, eczema in children, aches and pains, all kinds of things. So maybe you know someone who has migraines or lupus or what have you, but you're not saying to them, well, this person had migraines, maybe you're just saying what the verbiage is. You're just leaving it specific, but you know that you're going to send them this video that has that person talking about how better nutrition improved their migraines or their autoimmune or whatever the case may be. Hope that makes sense. So you know, and I know through my team which videos have which testimonies on there. So again, you can pull out and say, oh, okay, this one had the lady talking about her cancer, and I know someone who is challenged with cancer, and you send them that video. You didn't say anything to them about cancer, but they'll see that video and they'll be able to resonate. So again, if you have someone who has a health challenge, you're sending them a video that is, mirrors what they're going through, and they potentially can learn, or this can resonate with them. We also want to have a video called Husbands Tell All, which is just men sharing their stories. So if you know someone that has a health challenge, that's the verbiage you would use, and you would send them a video that mirrors the challenge that they have. And I will answer questions, I promise. Okay, so the family health study. If you're a parent or you want to introduce people to the family health study, here's some verbiage for you. I work with a company that is conducting the largest population study ever done on children and nutrition. We are looking for families who are open to learning how to take their nutrition to a healthier level. Would you be interested in more information? And usually they're going to say yes. And you send them the video. And this particular video, this one you do have to get on YouTube. It's called Family Healthy Studies with Juice Plus, and it's a little more than 3 minutes long, and that talks about the family health study. So use this verbiage and send them that video if they say they're interested in that. All right, inviting to the shred. So if you all are doing the shred or you're a part of the enhanced shred, this is what you're going to say. Hi, Julie, how are you? I participate in a nutrition program that has made a huge difference for me. The shred is fun, effective, and a doable jumpstart to better health. There's an event on Monday explaining more about how it works. If I send you the details, would you tune in? Again, if I do this, will you listen? They can say no, and then that's fine. Or they're like, yeah, I'll tune in. At least you know they have some interest. Inviting them to your team. All right, so if you're inviting someone to your team, and you can say to them, be it Juice Plus or Tower Garden, I know Juice Plus makes sense to you, and if you, I gotta read. I know Juice Plus makes sense to you, and you may find yourself wanting to share this information with others. That's what happened to me. I'd love to tell you about the mission of this wonderful company if you have a few minutes. Maybe this could be a good fit for you. Would you be open to getting on a quick call with me and my friend, Robin? She too is a hairdresser, and she has a great story. How is your schedule for next Thursday or Tuesday? Now, in inviting them to your team, this is actually inviting them to a three-way call to get on the call with somebody that they can relate to. So if they are a colon hydrotherapist and you have another colon hydrotherapist that is willing to do a connection call, or they're a nutritionist, or they're a mom, or whatever it is, inviting them that way where they can see someone else that they can relate to doing the same thing. And then if for whatever reason you couldn't get them on a three-way call, or you just want to send them a video, there are videos on the Freedom Revolution business videos that you can pull one of those out and send to them. I encourage you to look at the Freedom Revolution and those videos, because they're just full of information and will inspire you and have you to think about different people. So, follow up. And again, I went through this quick, so I will have some time for questions. Next week, I'm going to get more into follow up and objections and what to say and how to handle it and how often to follow up and all that stuff. But I didn't want to rush through that. But I did want to just give you a little bit of the questions to ask when you're following up. So you sent out a video, and now you want to go back to them and follow up with them. So when you do that, you can say, did you get a chance to watch the video? And they can say, nope. And if they do, you could say, when would be a better time to check back with you? They'll be like, oh, next Tuesday, or whatever they say. At least now you have on your calendar when to come back to them. If they said yes, they did, what did you like best about the information, or did it make sense to you? And then ask them, do they have any questions, and would you like to get started? And in doing this PowerPoint, I realized, even for me, that question, I don't use that last question, would you like to get started, as much as I need to, because that really, all they can say is yes or no, or not right now, or maybe next month, or whatever the case may be. But that's a great question. When would you like to get, that moves it from one stage to the next of getting the order put in. When would you like to get started? So again, next week we're going to talk about more about follow up, how often to follow up, how long to follow up, and then what happens if these objections that come up. So we'll dig into that. But I also want you to know statistically. So if you send information out to 10 people, you can expect 1 to buy or order or respond. So if you get really good at it, 3 out of 10, you're like really just doing some big things. But it's a numbers game. And so sometimes people don't talk to enough people, and they say people are saying no, because you have to talk to more people. You want more orders, you want to impact more lives, you gotta talk to more people. Just talking to 1 or 2 people, they may say no, or not right now, or they don't understand it. What's important for us is to educate people. The more that we share and educate, it's not like we're selling or anything. We're just educating. When I do that, people say, how do I get this? How can I order? They ask me before I even get to the question, when would you like to get started? People are saying, how can I do this? What is it, what does it cost? So I just encourage you to focus on educating and getting the information out. So what I want to do, I'm actually going to back up a little bit and put some of this verbiage back up there, and let me open it up to questions that anyone may have. And you can use the chat, or you can unmute yourself and ask any questions. And I'm open to that. And if we don't have any questions, then we'll end early. Because again, I didn't want to go into follow up and just try to smush too many things into this conversation. So do I have questions out there?
Hey, Robin, this is Fatima. Yeah. Can you show, I'm sorry, I had a package that came and I missed the verbiage for, what was it? The verbiage for inviting into, I think inviting into the biz.
To the business, yes.
Let me see, hold on. Inviting to the shred.
Inviting to the shred, okay. So yeah. There's the,
I just want to take a picture of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if anybody needs me to go back to another slide, then I'm more than happy to do that. And just about the,
got it.
Huh?
Got it.
Got it, okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. And there's another, let's see, a question that came up through the chat. What do you suggest when you give the price of the product and people hesitate at that point, which happens? Yes, so what I do is I say, here are the options for you. I say you have the options to do fruits and vegetables, or fruits, vegetables, and berries. And here is the difference in pricing. And I also, before I say that, I say, and remember, if they have a child, your child gets them for free. And I say to them, so this is literally what I say. Now I say, if you were like me, I was like, what? I don't know if I can afford this. I said, but it's super affordable. Before they start hesitating, I tell them it's super affordable. I said, get your calculator out. How much do you think for you to go to the store to buy 30 raw fruits and vegetables every day? Like, how much would that add up to? And we added up on their calculator. I said, so this is literally much cheaper or better investment than that. So then I put that out there because actually I know people try to hesitate on the price. So before they even get to that hesitation, I actually knock that out of the box. So I'm backing up a little bit. I know people have hesitation, or they may have hesitation on the price. So I tell them, this is what I thought. I had some hesitation, and I tell them like how much it is a day, which is less than Starbucks. I already kind of set that up so they won't say that. And then I say you have the option to do fruits, vegetables, and berries, or fruits and vegetables. And the fruits, vegetables, and berries are 4 payments of $75, or you can do 4 payments of $50. Now, when I say that and they hear that $75, and maybe that's too much for their budget, then they'll go down to the 4 payments of $50. And they're like, oh, okay, I could do 4 payments of $50. And I tell them, and your child will get it for free. Now, if they have the child's health study, it's going to be 4 payments of $52.50 because the shipping for the child's product is in there. But so to repeat, I kind of knocked their objections down that they might have first by telling them how much it breaks down a day. So the trio is $2.50 a day. That's literally what it breaks down to for 30 raw fruits and vegetables. Or just the fruits and vegetables is $1.66 a day. So that's how I go at it first, is I break it down. And the truth is, can you go to the store for $2.50 and get 30 raw fruits and vegetables a day? No. And we put it in perspective like that, then they're like, oh, and they spend way more than that at wherever. So that's what I say. Then I tell them that option 1 is 4 payments of $75, or option 2 is 4 payments of $50. And they're like, oh, okay, I can do the 4 payments of $50. And that's how I approach it. Did that help, Melanie?
Yes, it did. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yes. Any other questions that come up, or anything you want to know?
I had a quick question, Robin.
Okay.
And this isn't for everyone, but when you have those people who show up on your account that are, maybe you don't know them very well.
A lead.
Yes.
Yes, I just got 2 of those. Yes.
God bless America. And I guess maybe I'm a little timid because the first couple of leads that I got, I reached out. I was all like, this happy puppy. And
they were like, don't call me.
Exactly.
They were like, I ordered through the website because I didn't want to.
Because I didn't want to be bothered with you people.
Yes.
And
yes.
I think it hurt my little feelings. I've been traumatized. And so ever since then, I've just been a little hesitant not to harass them.
Got it.
But do you have a strategy that might work for that? Or
Yep.
should we relax and just say, okay,
nope, I got a strategy. Let me tell you.
Okay, very good.
Exactly that. So as soon as I get a lead, I call them and I say, hey, such and such, real quick, just want to introduce myself. My name is Robin. I'm your local Juice Plus rep. If you need anything, let me know. Here's my number. Do you want me to text it to you, or do you want to write it down? And they're usually like, whatever, text it to me, or I'll just leave a message on their voicemail. That's it, right? If they don't want to really engage, I'll just do something quick. Just letting you know we got your order. Thank you for that. And that's it, right? So I'm basically just thanking them. And then 5 days later, I will text them how to take their Juice Plus. I will text them. And I think, Bernetta, I think you have the video. I'll make sure you do. I just text them a little video, how to take Juice Plus. That's it. Hi, this is Robin, how to take your Juice Plus. They don't have to talk to me or respond to me or whatever. 14 days, I still reach out to them. I'd start texting them, just, hey, just checking in. Do you need anything? Some of them don't reply, some of them do, but they just appreciate that, they're texting you. And I can tell you this, I've had leads that are like kick rocks, like do not call me, right? They don't say that, but they don't respond. But I've also had some that turned into partners and raving fans and all the kind of stuff. So I just do what I do, and that's that. I just do what I do. They don't have to respond, but I'm gonna do my part. And so that's what I would say. And so that happens. Yeah, great question. We have 5 minutes. Any other questions? Did that help, Renetta?
That really did help. I feel much better. And you said you were going to, send us out. So I will really write that down.
I'm gonna send it out. I'll send it out to everybody on my team how to take it. But I think you have your own video. I think you have your own how to take Juice Plus video. You do.
But I did my own thing, but I think, like you said, really quick.
Okay.
That
I'm gonna send it out. I'm gonna send it out.
So send me yours, and then I make mine. Just using yours as I'm happy to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do it as soon as we get off of here. How to take video? Can you make it available more widely? So what I did is I can share you guys or share with you all what I did, and I'll post it in all the places that I post stuff, and y'all can look at it. So what I did, there's two things, because this is the thing. We want things to be duplicatable, and how would I say this? We want things to be duplicatable. So I have a document that is just, I typed it up and it just says how to take it. And so that's a PDF that it can be emailed to them. But I also recorded a video, but not everybody wants to record a video. Not everybody is like, some people are shy, right? So I don't want people to think that they have to do that in that way. And so I don't want to put things out there that are not necessarily duplicatable, but I'll show you what I did. And then not everybody has the technology to do some of the things that I'm doing. And I don't want that to be a deterrent either. So I'll show you what I did. I will show you, but I'll also give that document so that at the very least you all can email the document. And it just says how much to take if you're taking capsules, if you're taking chewables, how many your kids take. It's just how to take Juice Plus. So I'm gonna send that out. All right, any other, I'm gonna get to the questions. Thank you all for the questions, and I'm reading them.
Robin, will you be able to send it to me as well? I follow you with Vox, and I show up in some of your presentations, but I'm not on your team per se.
So what I do, who's your sponsor, your upline?
My upline is Dr. Wanda. Vanessa is my sponsor, but she's not on here.
Okay.
But Dr. Wanda is my
so what I'm gonna do, and Rhonda Terrell, right?
No, Dr. Wanda Chadwick.
Oh, I don't know Dr. Wanda Chadwick. How do you find out about these chats, or how do you find out?
On Vox.
Through We Have a Dream?
Voxer.
I know, but which chat? We Have a Dream?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Got it. All right. Any other questions? I'll send it to you all where I can. Because what I want to not do, or what I'm not going to do, I guess I would say, is have email and stuff out to all the different people. So I'll post it in my main places, and then y'all can get them from there.
Okay.
Any other questions before we have 1 minute? We have 1 whole minute. I'll take 1 whole question left.
I have one question, Fatima, again.
Yep.
You'll post it in your main places. Can you tell me what is that?
I'm gonna put you in one of my main places because
I don't know what your main places are.
I'm gonna adopt you.
And I'm stalking you.
I know. I'm gonna put you in one of my main places because I'll give it to you. I'll make sure you get it. I will.
Okay.
I will. I will. I think with the sideline love, I'm gonna stop the recording just so it won't get too long. But what I love is that we are, from different